It's day 19 of our 40-day prayer journey to begin 2021, and we're in this stage where we're praying for God to help us to rebuild our sense of community and to rebuild our strength in community. 2020, there are so many different ways in which we felt lost, we felt distant, we felt fractured, we felt divided. So we're really asking God to help us to recapture that sense of who we are as we are a community of faith, and in our larger community as well. So reflecting on Nehemiah chapter 8, this was after, the people had strayed from God. So Assyria, Babylon came and conquered Israel and Judah, and then the Judahites are taken to Babylon. And for 70 years there's exiles, and God brings a remnant back. And so in the book of Ezra, they rebuild the temple. In the book of Nehemiah, they rebuild the wall. And here in Nehemiah 8, Ezra's there reading the law, really helping the people to recover their faith. But there's some people who are mourning there. And Ezra and Nehemiah tell them, don't mourn. Do not cry today. This day is holy. And it's not to say that reading God's law, encountering the holiness of God, and weeping don't go together. There are times when it actually does. It's the most appropriate response because we see God's holiness and we see our sinfulness. But here, it's like they're mourning because they're looking wistfully at what they feel like they've lost. The temple used to be in all its Solomonic glory. That's gone. And the city used to be so beautiful and so affluent, and all that's gone. And in missing all those things, they're also missing out on what God is doing. And that's why they say, don't cry. This is a day to actually celebrate and recognize what God is doing. And I feel like in this day and age, that really describes us. Like there are times when we're like, oh, I wish I could go do this, or I miss doing this. And we miss out on the opportunities that God is showing us, revealing to us of how we can be a community that's strong and able to see how He's working. Sometimes in small ways, text messaging people, encouraging them, letting them know that you're praying for them. And really just continuing to be the church in all the relationships that He's given to us. So let's pray to be that community that has a positive focus on how He is with us and what He has given to us as a community of faith in the relationships that we have. May God bless you and be a blessing so that you can be a blessing to others. And I'll see you tomorrow.